Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kensthetic, and I'm here with you guys today with an exciting video. This video I just wanted to put together to show you guys what Beautycon New York is and give you guys my thoughts, opinions, and recommendations before you guys purchase your tickets on February 15th. This video will have two parts. So the first part of this video will be me going through information about tickets, information about the benefits of attending, X, Y, and Z, and then the second part of this video will be a vlog of some footage that I captured when I went to Beautycon New York and LA last year. So I just thought this was an interesting way to kind of put this video together to provide you guys with information first, and then to actually show you guys some clips and pictures that I had from my experiences at Beautycon. So before we get started, make sure you guys subscribe by hitting that red subscribe button down below. We're on our way to 1K, and if you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up so that I know. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So before we get started, I just wanted to address today's look. So my hair is in this twist out that I did with the As I Am twist defining cream. I think it came out really good. It was my first time using it. I'm loving how she's looking. This lip is the Most lip gloss from the Dose of Colors Desi Katie collaboration. It's like a little iridescent color, and I use a James Charles and Morphe palette to do this little eye look. Y'all know I'm not too good at eyeshadow, but I did a little something. And then I have on this dress. This is from Misguided, and I bought this a while ago. I'll see if they still sell it, but I just thought it was like a little festive, so I thought it was like appropriate for this video. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get into it. So in case you guys do not know, I have terrible memory, so I wrote down everything I wanted to say in my phone. So if y'all see me looking down or to the side, then y'all know what I'm looking at. I just want to make sure I touch on all of the points that I jotted down. So I guess we could start off with, what is a Beautycon festival? So the mission statement and overall purpose of Beautycon is to basically strive to create meaningful connections that challenge the status quo while creating a community destination for all. So Beautycon NYC 2019 will mark the 5th year anniversary of Beautycon taking place in New York City. And when I tell y'all that it's going to be a big thing, it's going to be a big thing, okay? So in case you guys do not know, I attended Beautycon last year in New York City as well as LA, and last year was my first time ever like having the money and like actually taking the initiative to go to Beautycon. And when I tell you guys that it was one of the best decisions of my life, like, listen, I stand for Beautycon. I stand for Beautycon, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. I have some questions that I jotted down here and some information for this year and from my experiences going to the NYC and the LA conventions. So when I was at Beautycon New York and LA last year, so many people hit me up on my Instagram after I posted stories like, girl, where are you? What is this event? I never heard of it before. So in 2019, I told myself that I would also use my YouTube platform to inform you guys about like events and things that I'm going to beforehand, so that you guys have, you know, enough time to get a fair chance to pay market price for these tickets, and so that you guys know about it so you can plan ahead. I just think that is only fair. So here I am to give you guys a tea about Beautycon before the tickets drop on February 15th. So one thing I would say is, when I went to Beautycon New York, I wasn't informed about it during the time where the tickets came out, which I'm guessing was around like the February time of 2018. So when I heard about it, it was kind of like late March, early April, and the tickets were sold out on the website. Like all of the tickets were sold out. So I told my sister, I'm like, I want to go to Beautycon New York, and she was like, you know, like, I'm busy on this day or whatever, like I can't make it. So she was like, oh, why don't you go on Twitter and like search a hashtag and see if people are still selling tickets. So I went on the hashtag, and people were selling tickets, and people were selling tickets for like double the price of like the retail ticket. So I'm like, my coins, like, I don't know if I'm ready to do this. Like, I never experienced it before. I never had someone like give me firsthand knowledge or firsthand like opinions and recommendations of the event. It was just something that I heard about, and I was like, I want to go. I think it would be great for my brand and what I'm hoping to do with my Instagram and creating my YouTube platform. So I was like, I want to go. So I'm looking at these prices, and I'm like, like, is it really worth it? And I'm like, you know, nobody ever told me like, you know, this event is great. I just heard about it on my own. So I'm kind of skeptical. Like, do I want to drop these coins for this ticket? Like, really? So every day I would wake up and I would search a hashtag, see if like new people came on selling tickets. And thankfully I found a woman who bought a ticket for herself and her daughter, and her daughter wasn't able to make it to the event, and she was selling the ticket like the day it was literally the night before, and that night I'm like scrambling for an outfit because I was looking at pictures and I'm like, people don't come to play. Like, people are dressing like it's the last challenge on America's Next Top Model. Like, the girls did not come to play, the girls came to slay. So I'm looking in my closet like, oh my god, I don't know if I have anything to wear. So I'm gonna put a picture here of what I ended up wearing. And y'all, let me tell y'all, the outfit was cute, but the outfit was not appropriate for the event. I put on those Saint Laurent tributes. I don't know what I was doing. Those heels are so comfortable, but my first recommendation is to wear sneakers. Just comfortable but cute. Like, I would just recommend wearing sneakers. That's what I find comfortable. But if you have comfortable heels, comfortable boots, comfortable booties, go ahead and pick your poison. But there's so much walking that's included in this festival, in this convention, that I just wouldn't recommend wearing heels unless you like wearing heels and you're comfortable wearing heels all day. Then go ahead and do your thing, but you're gonna be standing in lines, you're gonna be walking around like the whole area. Last year it was in Jacob Javits. I'm guessing it's gonna be in the same place due to the high volume, but my first recommendation is to wear comfortable shoes. So basically, when I bought this ticket from the lady, something else I didn't mention, Beautycon is a 2-day festival, so it's usually Saturday and Sunday. So the ticket she was selling was the 2-day ticket, and it was a social package, which I don't think is going to be offered this year. But basically, the package that I purchased included early access, so I was able to get into the event at 10 a.m. instead of 12 p.m., which is offered to people who have like the general admission tickets. I'll get more into the tickets later on. So I was able to get in 2 hours earlier. I was able to get access to the social lounge. So the social lounge was an area that they would have, and when they have meetups with influencers like Latoya, Jayla Corian, DK4L, like when all of these people came out to do their meet and greets, it was only limited to the people who had like access to the social lounge. So the ticket was great, and I think she sold it to me like at the retail price just because it was last minute. But yeah, I was so happy. I am like, look at God. And I went with her, like we were together at first, but we kind of had like separate interests, so we kind of like separated during the event. So I was basically by myself, and I am one person who I just don't like going places by myself because I never know what could happen. Like, I never know when I'm gonna need somebody for something. I don't know, but I just have like a fear of just going places by myself. But I was like, F it, like I'ma just have to hold it down because I was only able to get 1 ticket. So I ended up like being there by myself the first day, and at first I'm scared because I'm like, I don't go anywhere by myself. I don't think I've ever been anywhere like by myself, like intentionally went somewhere by myself. So I was kind of nervous, but when I tell y'all that everyone in there was just so nice, everyone in there was just like, I don't know, it was just a vibe. Like, everyone in there was so happy, and everyone in there was like so willing to meet people. And I'm from New York, so when you see people barely even say hi to you. So I'm at this event, everybody's saying hi, like, I like it here, I like this. That was probably the most compliments I probably got in my 23 years of life, given the age I was at the time. But I was just so happy to be there. I was not nervous at all. Like, after the first hour, I was like, like, I don't know, like, who I'm gonna hang out with. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, what brands do I go to first? Like, how do I know when it's gonna be here? And they give you like a helpful pamphlet, and they also have an app that basically outlines the whole event and where things are gonna be at what time, and a map of the whole place so that you know like what brands are at which station and who's gonna be at what station at what time. Like, the pamphlet and the app holds it down. Like, they basically spell out everything for you. So the next thing I want to move into is, what are the benefits of attending Beautycon? The first thing I would say is that there's a lot of like free products, sample sizes, and full size products. There's a lot of like free giveaways, especially if brands have like new items coming out. This is a great time, and this is a time that they use to help promote it to consumers, to promote it to like an audience that they know will be interested in their products. So lots of free stuff. So another benefit of Beautycon is that it has lots and lots of like exhibits and places to take pictures. It's very Instagram friendly. So I would say dress to impress. As I mentioned in one of my previous videos, there's not a such thing as doing too much. So come out to play, come out to slay, bring them fits and get your pictures. It's a great place to take pictures. There's so many places to take pictures that it's overwhelming. Like, it's a lot. And I would say the key benefit of Beautycon to me was networking. I have met some of the greatest influencers, the greatest inspirational people to me, the most motivational people to me, to my brand at Beautycon. As you guys are going to see in the vlog, which follows this section of the video, you guys are going to see some of the greatest people that I have met at Beautycon, which have such a positive impact on like me as a person, me and my brand. So I would say networking is key. Okay, so next thing I want to cover is the ticket information. So I know you guys are hearing all of these great things, that Beautycon is good, Beautycon is fun, Beautycon has this, these benefits, XYZ, and you guys are probably just sitting there like, how much is this convention? Because y'all know the queens are always talking. So I'll go ahead and put the link in the description box below, but there is a section on the Beautycon website right now where they release information on each ticket. So I just wanted to walk you guys through each ticket and which ticket option would be, I think, would be the best for like you, depending on what type of individual you are. So the first ticket that they have is a one-day general admission, which is going to be $44.99, and basically this includes regular access, so you'll get in at 12 p.m. noon, and you'll have access to all brands and experiences on the main floor, including the main stage panels. If you get the one-day general admission, you'll either only have access on Saturday or only have access on Sunday, and you'll have access to like all of the brands, all of the stations, the main floor panels, and basically everything besides like the separate lounges that they'll have for people who have like higher level tickets. But it's just it's the most basic ticket that you can get. I think that this ticket is great if you are a first-time goer who you are hoping to be a content creator, but you're not sure like what direction you want to go in yet. I feel like it's a great ticket if you just want to feel out what the event is before you kind of like, you know, dig into your craft. And then they also have the 2-day general admission, which is $20 more, so it will be $64.99. So this basically will give you all of the same benefits, but you will only have you will have access on Saturday and on Sunday. So $20 more to go 2 days and have the general admission perks. So the next tier ticket is a 2-day hauler package, which will be $199.99, and this ticket will offer access 2 hours early, so you'll have access to the event from 10 a.m. You'll have a dedicated VIP entry. You'll get a free VIP swag bag, which will be stuffed with over $200 worth of beauty products, and then you'll have access to all brands and experiences on the main floor, including the main stage panels. So with this package, you'll basically get in 2 hours earlier, which means that when you get there, the first 2 hours will be slower, since general admission doesn't get in until 12, and that's kind of like the main bulk of attendance to the event. So you'll have 2 hours where you'll be able to like shop deals, get free products and everything before everyone gets in. You'll get the swag bag, and I got a swag bag when I went to the Beautycon in LA, and when I tell y'all they hook it up, I'm gonna see if I have like some snaps from my my Instagram or my Snapchat, but y'all get so many things. Like that bag be holding it down. Like there's full size products in that bag. Like it's not just the minis, they got the full joints in that bag too. And basically in the bag, I think each brand who is present at the event kind of contributes one item to the bag. So you'll have like, you know, one Urban Decay product, one Palmer's product, one Pond's product. It's just like a whole bag. Like it's just a summary of like all of the brands that are there and basically like what they have to offer. So I thought the bag was great. I'm still working through some products that I have from my swag bag from back in August, so that just says a lot about the products and the amount of products that they put in the bag. So they have this new add-on which is called the Build Your Own Brand, and it's basically $40 extra, and you can add it to either the general admission tickets or the hauler package. And basically what this add-on comes with is you'll have access to a Sunday morning workshop, which is basically curated to people who are concentrated on building their own brand, and it's basically going to be a special educational program for entrepreneurs. You'll have access to networking and Beautycon's private Facebook group and a digital directory. So I'm not too familiar with this add-on since I think this is the first year that they're doing it, but it seems like it's a great option if you are an entrepreneur, if you're working on your brand and you want to have like more information on like what it is to be an entrepreneur and to expand your network even further with Beautycon professionals and people who are included in the Beautycon Facebook community. So if you are interested in those things, I would recommend adding that on. One thing I can say about each of the Beautycon ticket tiers and all of the extra add-ons that they offer, I think that it's always been worth it from the 2 beauty cons that I went to. I think that each ticket is created in a way where you get your money's worth. That's one thing that I feel like they do great with. Like, they make sure you get your money's worth. So the next ticket tier that they have is the 2-day all access package, and this package is $499.99, and this package comes with access 2 hours earlier, so doors will open at 10 a.m. for you. You'll get a free VIP swag bag, which will be stuffed with $500 worth of product. You'll have a dedicated VIP entry. You'll have front of line access. You'll have a dedicated lounge, and the first 100 tickets sold get reserved seating at the main stage. And you'll have access to the Build Your Own Brand Sunday programming, and you'll also have access to all brands experiences on the main floor, including the main stage panels. So basically, with the 2-day all access pass, you'll have front of line access, which I'm guessing is that if you go to a booth and there's a long line, you'll have kind of like an express pass to get to the front of the line. You'll have a dedicated lounge. But I prefer to have access to the lounges just because if you need like a break, if you wear heels or whatever, like the mistake that I made the first time, it kind of gives you like a break to get away from everything. When you're out there for like hours and you just need a break, you go to the lounge, you can sit down and relax for a few, scroll on your phone without any distractions or people bumping into you, get like a little beverage or a little snack. I just thought that the lounge was great for me because I'm a person who tends to get overwhelmed if I'm like around people for a long period of time, especially like so many people. So I think the lounge was great for me based on my preferences. If you are someone who is interested in like the panels that are going to take place and you do want like seating in the front, then I think that this ticket would be great for you just because you'll have like a reserved seat in the front rows of the panel, so you could like, you know, see people, hear what they're saying, take pictures or videos if you want, and possibly have an opportunity to meet these people. Just because when they had the panels at the New York one last year, afterwards, like the people who did the panels kind of had like a mini meet and greet in like the front if people wanted to come and say hi to them or take pictures. They did that for like a few minutes after their panel, so it could also be an opportunity for you to, you know, meet the people that you guys enjoy on the panels. So if you're interested in any of those things, then that ticket would be great for you. And then the next tier of tickets, which is the most expensive, is the 2-day insider, which is going to be $899.99. So this ticket will offer the same things as the all access package. You'll have guaranteed front row seats at the main stage, which with the all-day access, which is a previous tier, is only for the first 100 people. So insider, you'll have guaranteed seating at the main stage, which is basically where the panels usually take place. You'll have an exclusive tour of the creator gifting suite, which I'm guessing is like the suite where they'll have like the creators waiting around, and if the creators want to, you know, get a break and just network with each other, they have like their own separate area. So I think that's what you'll have a tour of. You'll have exclusive access to the Halo Room photo booth, which I'm guessing will be like an exclusive area where you can take pictures and get videos and whatever. They do a good job at like hooking up exhibits and like picture areas, so I'm sure that will be great. And then you will get a ticket to the official Beautycon NYC after party, which is the real tea. But yeah, so I think that the ticket tiers this year, they are different from like the ticket tiers from when I went to the New York and the LA ones last year, which is why I'm not too sure about like what each ticket entails and how it will be. Comment down below after you guys heard this information and let me know like which ticket you guys are leaning towards and which perks you guys think are the best that I listed out. What would you guys prefer? Would you guys prefer more of a lounge? Or are you more of like a panel person and you want to have like a seat in the front so you can hear, see, and interact with these people? Comment down below and let me know your thoughts. One thing I wanted to know, since the tickets are a little pricey for some of those who are like the regular folks like myself, last year they did offer a payment plan, so it basically allowed you to pick the ticket you wanted, and then I think you had to like put a card down, and then every like X amount of days, or like you were on basically a schedule to pay off your ticket before the event or before they sent out the wristbands for the event. I'm not too sure because, as you guys know, I purchased my ticket for New York from someone off of Twitter the night before I attended, and then LA I got my ticket in advance, and I had saved up so I had enough money to pay for it when the tickets had came out. But they did have a payment plan option the last time, so that's something that you guys can possibly look out for this time if you won't have like all of the money by February 15th. Something else is that the wristbands are sent to your house before the event, so you'll probably get it like mid-March, end of March, and once you put that wristband on, you cannot take it off. So I think they note that like in the package they send the wristband in, but I just wanted to emphasize it because I know somebody who put on their wristband and they were struggling to take it off so that they could put it on a whole month later or whatever the situation was. But if you get your wristband, don't put it on yet, wait until the night before the event or whatever. And also the wristband cannot come off, it has to be cut off. So don't think that you're gonna be passing your wristband to your friend or whatever. It's not gonna work. So if you've been to the event before, comment down below, let us know your thoughts, opinions, recommendations, anything that I might have missed out on in this video. I kind of did this video based on notes that I took while I was like going through the whole ticket purchasing, finding out what ticket to get processed when I went to New York and LA last year. So I was like, let me share this with you guys because it's kind of confusing if it's your first time like buying a ticket for Beautycon, because you're kind of like, what is this lounge and do I really need it, and like, you know, what is the perks of this? So hope this helps with you guys figuring out which ticket you guys want to purchase when y'all go to Beautycon New York, because I'm hoping that all of you guys come. So comment down below, let us know if you guys have any additional comments, questions, recommendations, anything. Let us know down below. As always, if you guys do not feel comfortable leaving a comment on this video, go ahead and DM me on Instagram or Twitter. I'm always responding to my DMs. So, but don't go yet. I have this mini vlog that I put together of some footage that I have from both New York and LA Beautycons that I went to. So I hope you guys enjoy, and yeah. So I'm back. I hope you guys enjoyed my vlog. I just wanted to come back to remind you guys to subscribe if you're not subscribed by hitting that red subscribe button down below and giving this video a big thumbs up if you guys like this content. And I'm gonna leave y'all alone now. I'll see y'all in my next upload though. Later.